So here we'll be talking about the next one. We'll be talking about the salvage pathway and the catabolism. The salvage pathway and the catabolism. So we should know how purine bases are broken down in the liver and excreted from the kidney. So you have to know it, and you have to know how, if they cannot undergo this step, how they can form nucleotide directly without even going through all those up to 10, 13 to 14 steps. Without doing that, so purine bases can also form their corresponding nucleotide without going to step. It's just directly by transferring what PRPP into the base. So if for adenine, for example, if you transfer PRPP by adenine, adenosine what phosphorylase transfer, if you transfer it to adenine, what will happen to form what AMP. Don't forget. So if you use APRT, which is adenosine what or adenine what phosphorylase transferase, you transfer PRPP to adenine, you form AMP. The next one now for guanosine and hypoxanthine, if you transfer PRPP to both of them, they use the same enzyme, which is homoxanthine guanine or phosphorylase transferase, HGPRT. So when you transfer PRPP to homoxanthine, you form IMP. If you also transfer PRPP to what guanine, what will you form? You form what GMP. Don't forget. So, but they have the same enzyme, which is HGPRT. What is HGPRT? Homoxanthine guanine phosphorylase transferase. So you can still go straight by transferring PRPP to the bases on their own without them undergoing all those steps you have just mentioned. So now this is the word salvage pathway. Salvage pathway is how we can still form the RNA molecule, which is AMP, GMP, and IMP without going through that steps. The next one is the word catabolism. In the catabolism of what? In the catabolism of purine biosynthesis, how can we break down what we have formed? Let us say we have formed AMP, we have formed GMP, we have formed IMP. So how can we break all of them down? How can we break all of them down? So we can break them down differently. All this thing occurs in the liver, some occurs in the skeletal muscle, some occurs in the kidney. But just know that the major form of taking out, how you can excrete all of them, is through the kidney. But all of them are broken down primarily in the liver. So liver can break down all of them. But sometimes IMP, which is IMP, can also be broken down in the muscles. IMP can be broken down in the muscles, but particularly why GMP can be broken down in the kidneys, in the liver, and all of them. So basically, how are you going to know it? So always know that. How can you break them down? The last form of purine metabolism is uric acid. So purine are broken down. If purine want to get excreted in the body, up to 600 to 800 milligrams are excreted every day. And when you break down purine molecules, because when they are increased in the body, they can cause different disorders, which we'll talk about, which is gout and Lesch-Nyhan and severe combined immunodeficiency. They can cause. So first of all, we have to break them down first. So how can we bring them down? So we are not using them. When excess amount is formed, we break them down. So now we want to want to catabolize AMP, GMP, XMP, and IMP. So these are the bases that are formed in purine here. So if we want to catabolize all of them, want to break them down, we'll convert them to adenosine by removing phosphate. So if we remove phosphate, we'll use what 5 nucleotides. So if we use 5 nucleotides, we'll convert what AMP to adenosine, we'll convert XMP to xanthosine, we'll convert GMP toward guanosine, and we'll convert toward IMP to inosine. So if you convert them now by using purine 5 nucleotides, what is the next thing we'll do here? Now all of them now adenosine can be converted to inosine. Adenosine now will be converted to inosine by what? Adenosine deaminase. That is adenosine deaminase. So adenosine will be converted to what? Inosine by adenosine deaminase. Now inosine now will be converted to what? Hypoxanthine. Inosine will be converted to what? Hypoxanthine by what? Purine what? Nucleotide pyrophosphorylase. Why xanthosine will be converted to xanthine by the same enzyme, purine nucleotide pyrophosphorylase. Why the next one, guanosine, will be converted to guanine by the same enzyme. Now hypoxanthine. Now we have hypoxanthine, we have what? Xanthine, and we have what? Guanine. So what is the next thing now? Hypoxanthine is converted to what? Xanthine. Hypoxanthine is converted to xanthine by xanthine oxidase, while guanine is converted to what? Xanthine by what? Guanine deaminase. So now we have xanthine. Everybody now is converting to xanthine. Xanthosine is converted to xanthine by what? Purine nucleotides, what? Pyrophosphorylase. Hypoxanthine is converted to xanthine by xanthine oxidase, while guanine is converted to xanthine by what? Guanine deaminase. So xanthine uses what? Xanthine oxidase to form uric acid. Don't forget. So easy. So I hope it all made sense and you understood the catabolism and the salvage pathway for purine. So we have also talked about the metabolic process of purine metabolism. So now we're going into the clinical disorder that occurs when there is increase in purine catabolism. So when there is increase in purine catabolism, we want to look at the clinical effect or the clinical correlation of them.